Hey yo, what's up everybody? Holmes here and welcome to my hunter setup video. A lot of people have been asking what my setup is for my hunts, and I usually just have one main setup and alternative just to mess around, but this is my go-to setup. Okay, so for those temperate outer dragon fights that you guys saw, this is the setup I went for. So yeah, let's jump into it. This is just my setup, so it's not to please people, okay? So yeah, here we go. Equipment info. So for my weapon, my favorite weapon, it's gonna be longsword, and for which longsword I go for, it's the Extermination's Edge, okay? And I have the dragon jewel on it, so that's what I have. For those of you guys are wondering how do you unlock this, if you're new, if you barely started playing Monster Hunter World, don't worry about it. You'll unlock more upgrade routes as you progress, okay? So don't worry about it. But for those of you guys who've been playing for a while and have unlocked some upgrade trees, the one for this one, it's the ore tree for the iron katana. So you just keep following the ore tree, and once you reach towards the end of the tree, there's another route you can take, and that's the Nergigante route. And I just took that route, and this is the final version of the weapon. So there you go. That's how you obtain this. Next up, we got the Nergigante set. Pretty much everything's A except for the helmet and the coil. Okay, those are the B version, so it's kind of mixed. And what I have in those are, for the helmet, I have attack jewel on level 1 and protection jewel on level 1 as well. For the chest piece, I have protection jewel on level 1. For the arms, I don't have anything on it because there's no slots. For the waist area, the coil, whatever you want to call it, I have challenger jewel 2 on level 1. And for the legs, I have grinder on level 1. So yeah, that's my setups with the jewels. Okay, for charm, I have an attack charm on level 3. For the mantle, I have Rocksteady Mantle, and I have health booster. You don't actually need a health booster. If you don't want to, you can actually switch this out for another mantle. You can have 2 mantles, or you can have health booster and some other booster like affinity booster, or the one that cures like any ailments. There's one like that too. So you know, you can put your own setup, but this is just my setup. I usually run it like this: Rocksteady, so I can keep attacking monsters without flinching, and health booster, so I can keep regenerating health as I whack them. Well, you gotta be in the health booster, so try to stay near that if you're trying to do that tactic. So that is my armor setup. Okay, that's my go-to armor setup, the ones that you guys see in the other dragon fights. And the stats that I have with the setup is, let's check it out. So we got Nergigante Hunger, Hasten Recovery, so regenerates your health as you continually attack a monster. And you need 3 of 5 armor pieces of Nergigante to activate this. So yeah, what this does is, as you attack monsters, you will gain health. But it's not a continual like health gain. Like each attack will not recover your health. It's, you do a set amount of damage to a monster, and then you'll recover a portion of your health. Okay, so it's not like a continual attack and as you heal thing. Okay, it's not that OP. Next up, I got attack boost on level 7, and on level 7 it's gonna grant me 21 attack and 5% affinity. Next up, I have level 5 on agitator. While active, it grants plus 20 attack and increase affinity by 15%. So yeah, I'm going for like a high attack build here. Next up, maximum might increase affinity when stamina is full, and we have this on level 3. So while active, increase affinity by 30%. So pretty good. Stamina surge, we have this on level 2. Stamina recovery speed plus 20%. So you know, it helps me regenerate stamina, but I don't really need the stamina regen because for long swords, when we attack, we don't really, or whatever we do, we don't really need stamina to it to like perform certain moves. Unlike dual blades and hammer. I'm not sure if I'm missing anything else, but for us, well, for the build I'm going for right now, I don't really need help with stamina regen, but this just like a bonus, I guess. Next up, Divine Blessing. While active, well, we have it on level 2, so while active, it'll reduce damage taken by 30%. So this is like a chance thing, but it helps save my ass. But I might switch this out for more speed sharpening, just so I can get this on level 3. So maybe. Still deciding. So yeah. But if you're trying to follow this build, this is it. We have Dragon Attack on level 1 thanks to the jewel on the weapon, and Speed Sharpening level 1 thanks to the jewel on the leg. Removes 1 cycle of the sharpening process. So normally when you sharpen your weapon, your character will sharpen the weapon 4 times. Like you will see them use the wheatstone, or yeah, the wheatstone, and you'll see them sharpening it 4 times. But with speed sharpening, it will take away 1 sharpen from it. So instead of 4, it'll be 3. And if you have this on level 3, you're just sharpen the weapon once, and boom, you'll be at the max sharpness for your weapon, or whatever it is. If it's blue, then it'll be a blue. If it's yellow, then it'll be a yellow. If it's green, it'll be a green. So whatever max sharpness you currently have your weapon on, you can just, you know, get it there with 1 sharpen if you have it on level 3. So it's pretty good in my opinion. So that's why I might switch out Divine Blessing for this. So yeah, these are the skills I got going on with this setup right here. Okay, and another thing I want to show you guys, in my item, I also have the Power Talons and the Power Charm. Okay, and you can purchase the charms from the guy in the trade area. It's the guy who sells you potions. And it's like right next to quest board. There's like a guy on the right side, and then the bounty people on the left side. It's the guy on the right side. He's standing on top of these items, or crates. I don't know if the crates or what. He's standing on top of. He's standing on top of some shit, and he'll sell these to you. It's pretty freaking expensive though, so be careful. I think this is like 30k, and then there's like 20k something. So it's pretty freaking expensive. And the talons, you can craft them by fighting Basil Juice. After beating him, if you get lucky, you'll get his talons, and you can you can combine the talons with either Power Charm or Armor Charm, and you can make the talons. And these will also buff your overall stats when you have them in your inventory. So, but you gotta have to keep them in your inventory, okay? If you keep them in the storage, it's not gonna buff you. So that is what I got going on with this. So it helps me with a little bit more defense and offense. So I thought I'd show that off, just in case people are wondering, how come my stats is not as high as yours, even though with the same loadout you have. That might be why, if you guys are wondering. And for Palico, in case anyone's wondering, this is my setup after all, so I'm just gonna show it to you guys. I have my Palico, got the whole Nergigante set, and I got the Vigorwasp Spray on. So yeah, that is my setup for my hunter. This is my go-to setup. So yeah, mystery solved. For those of you guys who've been asking me to show off the loadout, there you guys go. Hopefully you guys will find it useful. I don't know if you want to actually follow the build. I just want to tell you guys the reason why I chose this build. It's because it has high attack and also looks cool. For those of you guys that have been sticking around me since Dark Souls days, you guys will know. It's, for me, when it comes to games like this, mainly about fashion. If the armor set looks weird but it's super strong, I probably wouldn't go for it, because you know, it looks like you look like I don't know, like a fucking cinder block or something, but it has godly stats. I'm not gonna go for it. Or if you're half naked and it looks so yeah, you look half naked, but the stats are super good, I still won't go for it. But if you look like trash, but the stats, well, actually, if you look cool, but the stats are trash, that's what I meant to say, I'll probably go for that. Yeah, because whatever looks cool, I just go for that. So yeah, that's how I usually play. But if the armor set looks cool and it has good stats, and obviously I'm gonna go for that, you know, instead of one that has shitty stats but still looks cool. I'm gonna go for the one that looks cool and with good stats. But anyways, I'm just like, I'm rambling. Sorry about that. Tends to happen. But yeah, that's usually how I go when it comes to like sets and whatnot, weapons. That applies for pretty much all the games I play. Looks come first and then stats. It's weird, but that's how it is. Yeah, so I don't know if this will be useful. I don't know if it's like up in the meta or whatever. It's just like high attack. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for staying tuned. And for those of you guys that are wondering about this, you know, my loadout and stuff, there you guys go. Here it is. So yeah, thank you all for watching. And if y'all enjoyed watching this video, then hey, stay tuned for more. But until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Holmes out.